Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome back to Diablo 2. Today we're in Act 5, ready to rescue Anya. I don't know what's down here as far as the enemies go, but we do know that, we know the path at least, to where she is. Oh god, it's snakes on the plane. Okay, so this is going to actually be a pain in the butt, Anya. It's not even a friendly Anya. The rest of the areas were not so bad. At least so far. We'll see how bad. Let's get Vikyet out of there. We don't need to worry about... Oh, now they're... actually, might on these guys isn't too bad. As long as they're doing their spears, it's not going to hurt us that much. So whenever they decide to slash at our face, that it becomes a pain in the ass. And they... Oh, they are targeting him. Oh, yeah, because they are derps. So there's our stone skin or enchanted bastard. Get him. Get him. There you go. Good job. And we got another full rejuve. And these guys are hurting Mercenary a little bit. So we're going to have to heal him. Hey, you feel stronger now. We just wasted a healing potion on you, too. Groovy there, friend. Eating up all of our healing potions. He's at least doing decent damage with the insight. So, I do wish that Infinity was easier to get, but it's on my cannot transfer list, because this is supposed to be stuff that you can find relatively easily. Maybe one of these days I'll do a through hell run where I actually fully tweak out the characters and show that off, because it makes so much of a difference whenever you can pretty much guarantee you have max resist, max damage, just all the plus skills in the world. Don't need that. But, unfortunately, that's not how most people encounter the game. The most people encounter the game, they do several runs through, like, normal Nightmare Hell, and then stop playing, and they usually just want the easiest way through that. There's only a few dedicated people who will farm for every damn thing, which I probably fall into that category considering I think I have 97% of all uniques or something like that, according to the Flavy report. Mercenary, don't die. Thank you. He should be fine now. There's only 2 of these things left. Nice. But Blessed Hammer is so OP, and we need to avoid the orbs because those are physical damage and we're amped. But I wanted to get rid of as many of those as possible in one go. Come on, Mercenary, this way. You need to hide behind the wall here. We got snakes coming at us. And yeah, one-shotting them is not... yeah, it's taken me, geez, since 2016 to get up to that. So, yeah. Holy Grail is nothing to be messed around with. And that's... Aw, oh, you bastards! You killed him! Ah, son of a bitch. That means I'm gonna have to refresh his bug, which is irritating. But we should be okay. Yeah, I'm missing, I want to say 1 normal unique and 2 hell uniques. I think I have most of the, I think I might have all the exceptionals. At your service. And there's a few just odds and ends that I'm missing that I can't remember where they're at. Although bugging this guy right now is going to be kind of pointless going down where we're going. Because, still I'm going to do it. We're going to need to do this a few times this episode probably. Just a hunch. So out we go, close that. And if you guys want to see my gear, I can show it off. We haven't really gotten anything new for a few episodes, so yay. It's going to be... We've got junk on him, we've just got an insight, and we've got the quick rune words there. And I'll show those off. There you go. But, yeah, I pretty much have access to all the stuff I'd need to make a untwinked character insanely good. But at the same time, it's like, where's the fun in that? I'm not really a big fan of just going super overpowered. Yeah, Metal Grid... The Metal Grid thing is just, it's random chance, which means it's just going to be a royal pain in the butt. It's not that it's actually terribly hard to find, it's just that it's got so many other options to drop at the same time. Because you have, I think it's a 1 in 55 chance of a Metal Grid dropping. Bugging the Mercenary. Let's go ahead and kill these guys. You notice that I went back to Act 1 in the Inner Cloister and trapped him behind a door, then walked down until he would teleport to me. By doing it that way, it basically keeps the anything but range enemies from targeting him, so Unfortunately, I can't really show it off here because we're mostly dealing with ranged enemies. But, say, whenever we get to the abominations up here, I could probably show off there how these guys won't target him. Like, the melee guys just flat out won't target him, where the ranged guys will. So that keeps him from dying as quickly. It has something to do with how they perceive his location. Like, they don't see him as being targetable. Like, not the closest target. There we go. That's probably the best way to phrase it. Whenever you have him bugged. Even if he's right up on their drill. It's almost like they see him where he was left. So, we should see it fairly soon. They keep casting amp damage on me. I think they think it's going to be a lot more effective than it is. So that actually might be true with all the little red orbs flying towards me. And we'll just hopefully get them before they get us. Drop out that. They should come charging towards us as we back off. Oh, we didn't one-shot. Oh, no. That's almost bad. We need to get our damage up a little bit. But we're also under-leveled for here. Normally going through Nightmare, I would probably start Nightmare in my 40s, which would have meant that I'm at my mid-50s by now. So, see these guys? They're going to walk past him. Or at least they're going to try. See, they just don't even try to swing at him. Because they don't see him. Which is pretty handy. And you can trap them on bridges as well. By just getting like one or two guys just kind of like stuck there with him. And these guys are mana burn, so it's going to hurt a little bit, but it's not too bad of an issue for us. And I'm at a bad position to get that guy. There we go. Healing, 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 and healing. Oh, we need that other one as well. Gimme. And we even need this because she won't let us use her portal. Let's see. Notice that many times when they had to... Yeah. It's not guaranteed, but the one with the highest likelihood of doing it, like, it's like 99% of the time it'll work, is in the inner cloister. You can lock them behind doors in, like, the catacombs and stuff like that and get a similar effect, but it doesn't always work. And I think that's mostly because I don't have, like, a complete understanding of how the bug functions on, like, a programming level. So I can only just kind of guess at that. We need more keys.
Hello.
Trade. And I do wonder if we're going to get a good shield from Anya. If we do, we might be able to replace our current Ancient's Pledge, because we are all rune words that we can have rune words in. Our weapon, our shield, everything. And no, we're not killing Neelathak, because Neelathak is a dick. No, it's not better than what we got. Way lower resists. Resists are the most important thing to me. And if you're needing Assassin's Claws, leaving that portal open is a good idea. So, dump that in there. We're almost at 100,000 gold. Yay! I could sell some of my other garbage and get it. But not going to just yet. We do need to clear out this number. We're going to keep our full rejuves in there for for Nightmare difficulty. Because we're not going to need our cube until Act 2. And I need to be real careful putting stuff near that because I have identified it. It's our Hon Sedan, which is pretty nice. So, there. We've got our potions ready. And we are going to go after the Ancients. Which, we've cleared most of the path to here. We might have like one or two enemies left, but I cleared the path so I wouldn't have to deal with most of them. Because, as we know from normal difficulty, on this seed it's going to be a long-ass walk. Oh, yeah, we're going to get our leg muscles some work. And for some reason, that well does not want to refresh for me, ever. So, that might be a bug with the seed. Which, seeded runs are something that doesn't really get talked about very often. So, you don't really run into a lot of information about the kind of bugs you can encounter with it. So, what we want to do here, we want to drop out some hammers. Hopefully, we'll actually get some actually hitting them. Is that going to be lined up with them? Yep. Okay, it's going to be lined up with two of them. So we're going to drop out some of those, hit the Altar of Heavens, and run! Because we have a bugged mercenary, and we're going to lead them over this way. And we're going to go back this way and down. Hopefully, he doesn't... Okay, he didn't path around. So we're going to kill Korlik first. The Whirlwind guy should try to whirlwind around to us. This is the easy, cheesy way of doing the Ancients. And now if Mercenary will cooperate... we don't actually even need him to cooperate. Yeah, okay, so Nightmare Ancient's proving to be a lot easier now that we actually have our hammer going. So all we have left is little Dingus over here. I'm debating whether I want to actually challenge him or let the Mercenary do it. We'll challenge him. Hi, Dingus. So I don't have to, like, fast forward through it whenever we do the whole... Yeah, you don't like me, do you? Eat my hammers. Good job. And we leveled up from it. You can only get at... One strategy for, like, leveling up fast is to save the Ancients as much as possible. So you want to get... I think it's level 70-something, where you stop getting an entire level, because it caps out at one full level of experience, so... And we're up to 2100 damage, and we're about to get another level as well, so that's lovely. So now all we have to do is go to Mr. Bale, and this is why I love this World Stone Keep. It just put the first floor, probably one of the most useless ones to have right by it, right next to it. So, and level 2, we need to go get the waypoint first, because I'm probably going to have to do some Bale runs to level up. And it looks like we've got a decent-sized audience here. Hi guys, how you doing? Hope you're all enjoying yourselves and having a good day. So, you are preferring vanilla over modded Diablo 2. I am actually... I legitimately am surprised, because people are still fawning over Project Diablo 2. It's an interesting mod. I will probably try it, but I'm not going to go exploding over it. Let's get that, and that. Yeah, we're getting about 100 damage per point in those. So, yeah, it's not too bad. Hopefully we can actually deal with Shank and all the other stuff. Nightmare's going to be a pain with this character because we are magic damage. We're probably going to have to upgrade our Mercenary a bit to actually deal with that. And yes, I see the snake chasing me. I'm not too worried about him. This level, not a bad one. The lightning bugs can hurt if we don't have the resistances, but we have the resistances for it. The snakes, their magic damage is usually fairly low, so it's not a big thing. Yeah. Well, I'm not opposed to mods. I'm not recording Project Diablo on my channel right this moment. I do plan on it in the future, because you have convinced me. But... Well, yeah, same. I've tested even, like, weird, stupid builds. So, there's, like, pretty much... There is no real build left to do in Diablo 2 that hasn't been done in one form or fashion already by somebody. So, that is a 100% legitimate complaint about it. There really is no new flavor left to try. Because there's Holy Bolt builds, for God's sake. Which, I think it's called a Cleric Paladin. And it's like, why would you do such a thing as these? I mean, in Project Diablo 2, Holy Bolt is actually, you know, useful. But in regular Diablo 2, it's not. It's just kind of like pants. So, and this is actually a bad floor, but not the worst ever. Because we're going to end up having to deal with lightning guys, and you are leveling up really fast there, Mercenary. I appreciate it. Too bad you are able to be targeted by every single one of these guys. Let's go and get some healing potions, rejuvies, just to recover after this fight. Oh, there's a champion in there, isn't there? I think that was a champion. So we'll go ahead and keep going forward. Healing potions, full rejuves. Support build. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Ouch, 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 ouch. I think we're gonna... Yeah, we're definitely gonna die here. We need to kill as many of them in the process as possible, though. And that's why hardcore is not necessarily the place for me to be. So... But yeah, as soon as I saw that amp and our path out blocked, I knew we were kind of gonna die there. We have juked out before, but you need to be able to squeeze past the enemies to do that. And that's the downside of those little entryways as well. But we have Vigor now, and I habitually go to the portal. I should have put up a town portal on floor 2, yes. That's kind of a understood situation. And we still have enemies there? Yikes. Our mercenary's not bugged right now, so he should be able to tank for us. So we won't die as quickly whenever we go down to get our body. The trick is, I'm I'm stubborn. Normally in this situation for new players, I would say leave the game, come back in, go back down. They'll be spawned in a different location. You'll be fine. But I'm stubborn. And I want to try to do this. And I know that's not necessarily the best of plans. But that's what we're going to do. So let's go down, go mercenary. We did kill the big nasty though. And yeah, so this shouldn't, and yeah, our mercenary is going to die in the process, but he did distract him enough for me to get kind of planted there. So let's go around the corner. They're going to keep doing their bone spears. I sadly did not, because the size of the big axe guy, he closed in before I noticed him there. So I didn't have a way back, because he trapped me. Let's go ahead and grab all this stuff before we end up in trouble here. I'll show you where he trapped me. I was right here, and what happened is we had these guys swarming us from the front 3 directions, and since due to his size, we couldn't have squozed between him and the snake that was right there. That's why I was just like, I'm spamming this and hoping we actually just murder the crap out of them before they become a problem. And what would have helped me is if I would have put these in my belt as well. That way I could machine gun charge through them. But that would have saved us. So we'll do that. We'll throw full rejuves on there. By the time we get into hell difficulty, usually my goal for my potions is going to be 1 red, 2 purple, and 1 blue, unless we have a character that doesn't use mana. Like a double swing barbarian or something like that. But since we're in here, we can now go and get our mercenary replaced, which isn't too bad. There we go. We'll get our mercenary replaced, Vikyat, and we'll go bug him again for going through to Baal, which is going to be relatively easy. So, this area of the map gets run by me so much. So, close that. Aw, come on, mercenary. Don't be obstinate. There you go. And we can't close it directly on him. We have to close it before he gets through the door. I still find it hilarious that all the other mercenaries, Act 1, Act 3, and Act 5, all of them, every single one of them knows how to open a door. This is the only mercenary that doesn't. It's like, it makes it so much harder to bug the other mercenaries. Like, I would love to bug an Act 1 mercenary, but she's smart. She's smart about opening doors. She's dumb about charging into things. It's like, you are an archer. Don't tank. If it was easier to bug the Act 1 mercenary, I would use them way more often. Because they would be a lot more fun for me. So, we have our waypoint, and we have the warp. So, drop this out just in case something stupid happens again. And, because I still feel we're technically under-leveled unless we were doing a speed run for this area. And, wow, okay, so no enemies spawn there. We're curious about what enemies spawn. We got Deathlord and Snakes, I think. But I think, yeah, there's our third. We have the undead packs. These are not so bad. We can deal with those being revived. As far as intelligence goes, yes. As far as utility goes, no. You can, there is a, I'm trying to remember the rune word for it. It's the Fanaticism Bow. God, every mercenary is dumb when you turn a corner. I swear to God, the amount of times I've been like, help me to Act 2 mercenaries, because they just sit there staring at you just over a little ledge, choosing just not to go any closer. It's just ridiculous. But whenever we get into hell difficulty, I'll want to attract the Oblivion Knights and stuff like that into the center here. So we can actually just murderize everything. Yep, you guys are so tough, so scary. Now, the one part I am worried about, because our fire resistance is garbage, is going to be the Balrog. So I'll probably run back and do those a little bit more carefully. So we've got most of these guys down, so we'll grab healing potions. Mercenary's not poisoned, surprisingly. Usually he gets his crap wrecked in by there. So whenever, after we get done with Sparky here, Bartuk, we will go ahead and move on into the more dangerous guys and get prepared to get the hell out of dodge against them. Yeah, we need to tank for a mercenary here. A little bit. So once that goes away, We should be seeing them spawn, which is fine right there. Okay, so as soon as he starts laughing, okay, he's not laughing yet, but we're going to move away. We want to kind of get them to kind of semi-bait to us. And we want to put our healing potions there, because this is going to hurt like a truck. Just going to say right now. So, yeah, we don't have the boss... Okay, the boss mob has decided to come, so we can get them in small groups. They're not going to be a threat, but if we had all of them doing an Inferno at once, we would just get completely trounced. I'm more afraid of them than I am of Lister, even. So, if that tells you anything. Let's see, 2,300 damage. We don't need the mana potion, actually. Let's see. Come on, Lister friends. Yeah, okay. Mercenary, you can start on them. But you can see these guys, they move slow, especially whenever we have the Holy Freeze on them. And they don't really like my hammers, so they just get eaten alive by them. It's great. It's so easy. So, yeah, that's pretty much how we do that part. Even slightly under-leveled Hammerden is overpowered as hell. We could even... After we get done with Bale, I might even actually just jump into Nightmare, so I mean, not Hell, Nightmare, into Hell difficulty, so we can actually get some Act 1 stuff done and get some more skill points. So we'll see. I'm having fun streaming this right now. We might go for a long stream, because usually I cut it off at 2 hours, but I am having a little bit of fun here. And with Mercenary there, yeah, Bale don't stand no chance. We don't really run into a problem with this character until Act 2 Hell. Ouch, ouch, stop knocking me back, thank you. Go, Mercenary, go, don't die, thank you. Ancient Shield might be good, the rest... Oh, actually, Ancient Shield is not good, it's Garbage Shield. No good drops from them, unfortunately. So, as far as the people on YouTube, this is the end of the episode, so keep gaming, have fun, peace out. If you want to watch these live, check them out on Twitch, where I am recording these episodes live in front of a studio audience. Hi, studio! We don't have cheer sound effects, so, yeah. Keep gaming, have fun, peace out, if you are on YouTube, and Twitch, wait, there's more.